Live and local from Fox 7, this is Good Day Austin.
Listen, I love my fellow Texans, and I'd take a Texan to battle with me, but there's nothing more frightful to me than a Texan driving on ice. I mean, we're just not made to do that.
This morning on Good Day, freezing temperatures are letting that ice stick around, causing a lot of problems on the roads and at the airport. We're continuing our winter weather coverage to show you the slippery conditions and travel troubles ABIA. Good Day Austin at 6 starts now. Coming up on Good Day Austin, the Public Utility Commission votes to change the state's electric market, and it could change how much you pay for your energy bill.
And Pflugerville parents and teachers are furious as they gather in front of the school district administration building, rallying together to keep their schools open. We'll hear their frustrations on how rezoning could impact students.
You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7 with Amanda Salinas, Casey Claiborne, Leslie Rangel, Zach Shields, and Jane Lonsdale.
All right, Jane, thank you. And as meteorologist Zach Shields says, the precipitation has stopped, but patches of icy roads across central Texas continue making roadways dangerous for drivers.
Yeah, definitely. That ice is still with us. It's honestly just best to just stay at home until the ice melts. De'Ara Newbaum is live in our Mobile 7 unit in North Austin with a look. De'Ara.
Casey, Leslie, good morning to you guys. And yeah, just stay home, stay warm, stay cozy if you can this morning, because the roads are deceiving. That's what I've been saying this morning. You know, it might look clear and then you see a patch that maybe looks like a puddle or just some wetness, but essentially it's ice. You hit that, you lose control. We're heading over the 360 bridge right now, and this is kind of an example of the hard work that these road crews have been doing over the past couple of days. We have some road treatment on top of the ice here, so you know, this is going to be helpful when driving across a bridge like this, but remember, you can still hit an icy patch. It's still very slick. Use extra time, use caution when driving. When we were on Mopac earlier, crossing a couple of the bridges, just straight sheets of ice over the bridges up and down Mopac. So be careful if you do have to go somewhere, but stay home if you can. And then, of course, overnight, Austin first responders were on the scene of a 14-vehicle crash in central Austin. It happened on I-35 near 51st Street. There were no serious injuries reported, but Austin Travis County says they treated one person on the scene, and that's just one of many examples why people should stay off the roads until the ice melts. We also have video from a TxDOT camera which shows an 18-wheeler that crashed into the center median on I-35 in Georgetown, and another TxDOT camera in Austin shows a car spinning out of control. At one point yesterday, multiple lanes on I-35 were closed in both directions due to the amount of crashes. And of course, if you do need to get somewhere, you can check the road conditions at drivetexas.org. Back to you.
Yeah, be careful out there. Thanks, De'Ara.
The winter storm sweeping across the country led to thousands of flight cancellations and delays yesterday, with many more likely today, including here at ABIA. Let's go out to Fox 7 Austin's Kelly Saberi. She is live at the airport with the latest. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Amanda. Not only are the roads a little bit more empty, as Tiara was describing, but the airport is more empty because people's flights are getting canceled. Yesterday, 450 flights were canceled here at ABIA alone. The airport was still open, but conditions at other airports were another main part of the issue. Many were linked to icy conditions at DFW. The entire airport was shut down for part of the day Thursday. The runway stayed open here in Austin. Crews worked diligently to treat the runway as needed, and airlines worked to de-ice their planes. Some people were trying to buy a ticket yesterday to just escape the cold snap, but the weather had other plans.
You're kind of stuck here.
Yes, I'm stranded right now. I bought a ticket to get out, and within 10 minutes it canceled. Stayed at Motel 6 last night, but they are talking about bringing out cots tonight.
There are more delays and cancellations expected today, so if you are planning to travel, make sure you check with your airline before you hit the road for the airport. Reporting live at ABIA, Kelly Saberi, Fox 7 Austin News.
Welcome back, everyone. Researchers have found that sometimes sibling rivalry can lead to more than hurt feelings. Scientists at the University of York in the UK found children who are bullied by their siblings have a greater risk of developing mental health issues during adolescence. The study analyzed data from 17,000 people and found a link between being bullied and poor mental health outcomes. But researchers also found that those who were bullies to their brothers and sisters suffered from poor mental health as well. A new study from the American Psychological Association found that going beyond small talk with others increases your chance of making better connections with people and could improve your well-being. More than 1,800 people were asked to have both deep and shallow conversations with strangers. The study found more people preferred the deeper discussions and were more willing to share similar details about themselves. Researchers say this is due to a human social nature and tendency to reciprocate in conversation, which could lead to more meaningful and pleasant interactions.
You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7 with Amanda Salinas, Dave Freilich, Leslie Rangel, and Zach Shields.
I like that research. All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go over this guy you've never met before, and I want you to tell them something in the first 30 seconds that will blow their hair back about your life and see what they say.
Let me dig deep down to my brother, or rather to me
No,
bullying
it's a stranger.
my
You
brother.
gotta go do it to a stranger.
A stranger.
Now you can go over to the next person and say what I'm about to say to Shields. Wow, it looks beautiful out there this morning. Man, look at that sunrise. That's outstanding.
Who are you again?
Yeah, right.
What?
But then the other person, you say something, make their jaw drop. I mean, go
I'm running
deep.
away. I'm running away.
Running away. Shields just took off running.
I was talking to you, though. I'm out.
He's
I don't
gone.
know you. I'm out.
He
Just
doesn't
here to
want to
talk
share
weather.
any details.
Yes, we're going to talk about this beautiful sunrise and gorgeous morning in progress. Looks like the sky's on fire.
It is time now for some good news to brighten up your morning. The singer for the Plain White T's made a girl named Delilah smile with a big surprise for her. Check it out here.
I hear you're a big fan of our song Hey There Delilah, so figured that I would play it for you right now. So here we go. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Hang on a second.
Oh my God!
Hi, Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do.
Okay, grab your tissues for that one. Oh my goodness. You may remember that tune, Hey There Delilah, by the band. Well, this week, lead singer Tom Higginson received word of a young cancer patient named Delilah. She says that's been her favorite song to listen to throughout treatment. And he then made a surprise visit to the girl in the hospital and sang her favorite song. Delilah has been fighting cancer for over 4 years. Check out this photo. It was posted by the Glendale Fire Department, trending on social media. The photo shows the daughter of Captain Colson running to him moments after his crew put out a fire just down the street from his home. The heartwarming moment was captured by Colson's wife, who says his daughter was very eager to see him after the emergency was cleared. As you can imagine, followers flooded the comments section with cute messages and appreciation for the sweet family moment. Back here in Central Texas, employees at St. David's North Austin Medical Center lent an arm to We Are Blood. Earlier this week, the hospital hosted a blood drive and staff donated their time and blood since this month is National Blood Donor Month. Each pint of blood donated was separated into red cells, plasma, and platelets and sent to other hospitals to be used for transfusion. Some good work there. And we want to know the good news happening right here in Central Texas. Send your stories to my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Jane on Fox 7.
Jane, you should have warned me about that Delilah story.
You know, I guess I should have warned viewers. I was starting to tear up myself.
I was starting to tear up. I got chill. I mean, that is the look on the little girl's face.
She was just so surprised, as was her family.
Yeah.
What a special moment.
Yeah, that was a great story. Thanks for bringing it to us.
You're
really
welcome.
incredible. Star Trek's Captain James T. Kirk is scheduled to rocket off into space next week. Blue Origin confirmed on Monday that William Shatner will be on the next flight into space. At 90 years of age, the actor will become the oldest person in space. 3 others will be on board the rocket, which is scheduled to blast off on October 12th. 2 of them will be paying customers. This will be Blue Origin's second launch with a crew on board. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson says the current growth in space travel, dominated by private companies, is having a much larger impact than NASA programs. He says the private space industry is creating about $4 billion a year in economic impact for Florida.
All of those old abandoned launch pads from way back in the early space days, they're all coming to life. They're having rockets launch off of them, rockets landing on them. We are in a whole new era of space activity.
NASA just announced plans to build a satellite manufacturing facility at Kennedy Space Center, which is expected to create about 2,100 jobs. Meanwhile, a Russian film crew blasted off for a mission to make the world's first movie in space. As Fox's Jackie Bañez reports, they'll be making the International Space Station their movie set. A post office in Florida gets an unwanted guest crawling in. Someone walked into the post office to mail a package and found this guy, an alligator lurking. The post office has automatic double doors, which made the entry easy, plus the lobby is open 24 hours. The Hernando County Sheriff's Department said that a trapper was called to the scene and the alligator was safely removed. Luckily, no one was injured from the gator's post office visit. A California girl who was caught on camera shoving a bear to protect her dog is getting an award. Remember this video? 17-year-old Haley Mornico and her mother were gardening in the backyard when the dogs confronted a mama bear and her cubs. Well, mama bear took a swipe at one of the dogs. That's when Haley ran over and shoved the bear off the wall. Every year, Maglite Flashlight Company gives out awards to honor bravery. Haley will get the Maglite Tough Award.
And we do know that a similar requirement did cause some protests in recent days in Texas. Houston Methodist Hospital, they're requiring its employees to be vaccinated by Monday. We know some of those.
Good job. That's Evan Lambert from our sister station in Washington, D.C., dodging a cicada during his live shot. He didn't skip a beat. The insect flew right towards him. He effortlessly dodges it and continues on with his report. A cicada, however, decided to stay on his shoulder through the end of the live shot.
You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7 with Amanda Salinas, Dave Freilich, Leslie Rangel, and Zach Shields.
I've never had to dodge a cicada, maybe a few flies here and there in the studio, right?
I feel like it's on me now.
But no, none of that around here.
Yeah, the show must go on, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Great concentration. And he made a new friend. All right, looking outside, our problem is all the mosquitoes after all the rain.
So we all know that sitting in traffic is no fun. And yesterday, Houston drivers had to wait more than they usually do. But this time it was because there were animals on the road. Take a look. A cow was loose on a freeway. No idea what freeway this is. A Harris County Sheriff's Livestock Unit was called in to catch the animal, safely guided it back to a nearby park. Then a few hours later, an 8-foot alligator caused a traffic jam along a different highway. A Texas Parks and Wildlife game warden captured the gator with the help of Baytown police. The reptile safely relocated. The Harris County Precinct 8 Constable's office shared these photos, and it appears the gator just wanted a nap.
You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7 with Amanda Salinas, Dave Freilich, Leslie Rangel, and Zach Shields.
Yeah, I've been there, Gator. I've wanted a nap before. I can identify with that for sure. 7 o'clock on your Thursday morning, and we got some pretty nice napping weather that might last throughout the day today. A little early to take the nap, I guess, yet, Zach.
This is what beating the coronavirus looks like. A patient was discharged from St. David's South after spending more than 2 weeks in the hospital with COVID-19. 10 of those days were spent on a ventilator. But after her breathing tube was removed, the 44-year-old woman was able to sit up, feed herself, and recover from the virus. She was given the all clear to go home Thursday and got a standing ovation from the staff. And this is what we want to see. Happy stories like this where we get to see people, you know, get better and do well and give everyone else some hope.
That's right. You know, those healthcare workers, they have just been swamped for weeks. So the fact that they could all kind of take a break and celebrate something cheerful that they really helped to be a part of is awesome.
Yeah, they're out there saving lives. We needed to cheer for them, too.
I know. Heroes. All right, an Oregon man is celebrating his 104th birthday and his recovery from COVID-19. Check it out. William Lapshes is one of the first who tested positive for the virus. He was living at a veteran's home in Oregon. As of this week, the World War II veteran is considered recovered. On Thursday, his family and staff surprised him with a social distancing party outside of his home.
I want to know how it feels to be 104.
Yeah. I do. Pretty good. I made it.
Not exactly how we planned to celebrate his birthday. We celebrated his 101. We had over 200 people. Just, we're so thrilled that he's recovered from this, and we just had to do something for him.
His family said the hardest part of the past few weeks has been not being able to give him a hug. They hope to be able to do that again very soon. This is fantastic.
It's great. 104, I mean, that's an accomplishment on its own, but coming back from dealing with the coronavirus at that age, I can't imagine.
I know, and a real birthday party, I know it's probably going to be a few weeks or a few months away, but when it does happen, that is going to be a huge party.
Yeah, and that hug is going to feel so good to him and his family. Yeah, that's been tough, I think, being away from family and not able to embrace them when you want to.
I know. Definitely something to look forward to when it's all over.
Yes, we need things to look forward
to. I'm hugging you, Jen.
Oh, I'll take it.
I'm hugging you.
Well, people across the country are coming up with unique and creative ways to keep their lives going amid the coronavirus pandemic. Check this one out, including this couple in California who ditched the traditional wedding attire for masks. Stephanie and Thomas Barnes originally planned to get married in Las Vegas with family and friends, but those plans changed due to the pandemic. In keeping with social distancing guidelines, the couple opted for a smaller wedding in the woods and wore gas masks while they said their vows. The small group gathered for their wedding dressed up in dust safety suits and masks to stay safe. What do you think, Chelsea?
I mean, I feel like compared to some bridesmaids' dresses, the suit is a little preferable, mainly because it has pockets, but I like it. They're getting creative.
It's very creative. And you know, I know a lot of people had to cancel their weddings, and that's really sad. So it's cool to see that they were able to kind of do it a little differently, still have the ceremony, but be safe.
Yeah, definitely an unforgettable party. Speaking of parties, all dressed up with nowhere to go. One Texas family makes sure their high schoolers' prom night is still one to remember. With the coronavirus canceling all kinds of social events around the country, such as high school and high school proms, one family comes up with prom on the porch to carry on the coveted social event. The Chapman family from Sweetwater, Texas, let senior daughter Grayson dance the night away after her high school canceled prom. Grayson says the idea seemed cheesy at first, but she was excited to be able to dress up. The porch had household decor, stars, and festive lighting, while the guests, Grayson, her parents, her two siblings, an uncle, and a cousin, all kept to CDC guidelines, the social distancing. Grayson was even crowned the night's prom queen. Sweetwater, Jen, that's our old TV market.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, me and Chelsea used to work in the Abilene market, which includes Sweetwater. So it's cool to see them on the news here.
Oh, nice. They got Whataburger.
Yeah, I do wonder, I mean, who was her competition for prom queen, though? Do you think her mom went up against her here?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, if mom wins, the rest of the night's kind of icy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, seriously, especially since it's your prom, so to speak.
Come on, Mom, just give me this.
You just need the one night, Okay, Just Salad stepping up to help feed New York City's healthcare workers. With plans to deliver 10,000 meals a week to 7 hospitals in New York City, serving Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens during the COVID-19 pandemic, the New York City-based company says they're honored to be able to help out during this challenging time. The fast casual concept chain teamed up with Richard Friedman, co-chair of the Board of Trustees for Mount Sinai Health System, to bring the food to the healthcare workers. Just Salad began making deliveries on Monday, March 30th, and will continue to help serve the Mount Sinai hospitals in New York City in the weeks ahead. Well, salad's always good, right?
I mean, I think right now we should all be trying to eat a lot of vegetables just to help build up our immune system. So, yeah, bring on a salad.
I mean, I could
some
definitely.
Pizza, but
I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, I could definitely use more salads during this whole quarantine period.
Honestly, if someone's giving me free food, I really don't care what it is.
I tend to go for chocolate, but hey, you know, salads are great.
Salads are fine, chocolate on the side, no big deal.
There you go.